And next up at UFC Fight Night, Vallejo's taking on Emmett. We've got Eryk, your boy, Anders taking on Brad Tavares. Carlos, who you got in this one?
I'm going to go with Tavares in this one. It's a pretty even fight. Tough to call because both guys are win one, lose one, win, win one, lose two. You know what I mean? That's the type of fighters they are. And I just feel Tavares is a little bit more technical in the striking, and he's got very good takedown defense. Anders, he does have a ground game, but has really no means to get it there. And he's willing to throw at times. And, late in fights is usually when Tavares ends up getting rocked. But I don't feel that Anders, even late in the fight, even though he's game, he's going to come forward. He's going to try to press him. I don't think he's got the skill to come forward and just land something on Tavares. Most of the times where he gets tagged late, it's usually with somebody that's got a little bit of credential striking. Anders is a little bit more of a brawler when it comes to striking. So I'm going to go with Tavares. I think he can get this done.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Tavares as well here. In my opinion, we're not getting the best Brad Tavares that you've seen throughout his career. Obviously, at 38 years old, both gentlemen, without being rude, because I like both fighters, but they are over the hill. Let's face facts. And I agree with Carlos. I think Anders is a guy that wants to look to get the fight to the mat. He's known as being a grappler, and he's not necessarily all that credentialed on the feet. Good athlete out of Alabama, a Division I American football player. But Tavares is a guy that I think picked up the sport a little bit sooner than Anders, and it shows, especially in the striking. His boxing's much improved in comparison to what he's done in the past. And I think realistically that he can fight this one on the feet. He can fight this one on the ground and stay safe, but I think it's realistically going to pay out on the feet. I think Tavares is a guy that's going to pump the jab. He's going to land the right hand when he wants to. And I think Anders realistically is a good athlete and he's got good grappling, but ultimately he's not going to be able to get the fight to the mat. Tavares' takedown defense is almost legendary at this point. He does a good job of fighting for underhooks, keeping fights standing where he can have success. And I think Anders, you look at that head kick knockout that he was able to get. I think that's just a matter of, I don't want to say more luck than judgment, but I don't think he's landing anything spectacular like that on Tavares. Although Tavares has looked, not necessarily at his best recently, I do think that he should be able to get this one done here. Out volume Anders. I think this one goes to the judges' scorecards, keeping it on the feet and ultimately winning a decision here.